Hi there, Sharon here. In my work with my clients who have the Enneatype structure 2, the giver, being able to speak openly with others, what they feel and need, is difficult for them. Their attention and focus is primarily on others, often neglecting themselves in their effort to take care of everyone else first. In this break out of the box talk, I will share my thoughts on how the giver Enneatype can grow and gain mastery to speak confidently what they feel and need. Has this happened to you? You are with a bunch of people at a party or gathering, in a classroom or with coworkers, and a topic of conversation comes up. You have some knowledge about the subject, yet not as much as some of the people in the group. It is a lively talk and everyone is sharing, except you. You notice you want to say something, yet if you did, you would have to break in, as everyone is talking at once, or there is that one person who dominates the conversation, right? You listen for a break and plunge in. You cut someone off as you quickly get in what you want to say. It is awkward and uncomfortable. Or do you try and join into the conversation at all? Your heart is racing and your little voice starts in, taking on either the you, me, or I persona, whichever serves its purpose best. Is what you have to say make any sense? Will they understand me? Or, you don't know what you're talking about. And you begin to actually believe you don't know enough. Doubt and fear pops in. The little voice is loud now. You know you'll have to defend what you say. Or, everyone is going to laugh at me. So you end up listening with an interested smile on your face and say nothing. And this is the way it goes most of the time. You just wish you had more confidence. It would be so much easier. So let's take a look at this thing called confidence. How does one develop the confidence to say anything to anyone? Confidence comes from a deep knowing of your own value of who you are, the fact you were born, that you are here on this planet at this time and place has immeasurable value. You are a unique individual. You experience and perceive life differently from every other human being, yet we all seek the same basic things: love, security, and that we matter, that we have value. So your unique perspective on life has value. How you express yourself, what you are meant to share, and the unique way you do, from your point of view, in and of itself, has value. So let's take a deeper look. What if what you were going to share, without even knowing it, is exactly what the other person was meant to hear, was waiting for exactly what you had to say? That could be seeking an answer, a validation, comfort, or direction. And you didn't speak up because of your lack of confidence or fear of what would happen to you if you did. This is not far-fetched and happens all the time. In this possibility and now awareness that trusting what you have to share has a different, more profound purpose, let's go ahead and do it. Think of it as having the cure for a terrible disease and you chose not to share it. In this perspective, it becomes our responsibility, an obligation in a sense, to express with confidence, to fully show up, to recognize when the little voice is speaking from doubt or fear, and rather than listening to it, you can develop the confidence to connect authentically with other people. There are corresponding rewards for speaking from a value consciousness. The return response, what is called dialogue and conversation with others, often generates an insight in you that you did not think of before, or a deeper understanding of your perspective. So here are some tips to break out of the box and speak with confidence. Practice with friendly people and practice often. You will find opportunities everywhere. Be open to them when they present themselves. It could be just somebody standing in the grocery line next to you. Begin your sentence with, "It is my opinion," or "It is my experience." This diffuses confrontation. For example, I watched that show and I experienced that too much fluff and little substance. Or, I tried meditation and my experience was I could not quiet my mind at all. Or, in my opinion, I would never use butter for cooking. Yet, there is no guarantee you will not be challenged. If this occurs, smile and say, "I hear what you're saying, yet I can only speak from my experience." So just a note here about other Enneatypes. Many of them have strong communication styles and are comfortable with sharing their opinions. When it feels like you are being challenged, it does not mean that they don't value what you have to say. They just naturally want to engage, and it may appear dominating or aggressive to you. So remember, the practice is to get comfortable sharing your thoughts so that when that really critical time comes to say what you need to say, you communicate with ease and confidence. So a copy of this can be found at my website at www.where-lifeworks.com. So be well and join me again for the next breakout of the box.